what if Deku had hit time skip power? Part 5. Well, brats, looks like you all got internship requests, and I'll choose one and leave for the next week. Aizawa says this, and everybody leaves. I'm so tired. Pulling an all-nighter, probably. Gotta play me some Smash Bros, So it's gonna be some pretty messed up crap, Alright, so Deku goes to the internships, and Deku goes there. He doesn't go to Gran Torino. I'm going to say, who does he go with? He goes to Endeavor's agency, because he's like, why the hell not? He did the same thing I think he did with Kurama, where he just threw the papers up in the air, and the one he catches, the one he does, turns out it was Endeavor's agency. So Deku, otherwise known as his hero name, Hit, go to Endeavor's agency, and that's where he meets Todoroki. Endeavor just tells Deku to help Todoroki train and not do anything. Deku ends up flipping off Endeavor and going to help Todoroki and training himself as well. They do many double fight duels, and Izuku always wins. There's voice impression. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So, they basically do that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's time for the hero killer, Stain. I lost my touch. So, they go into the hero killer, Stain, and Deku's just randomly patrolling with Todoroki when he's like, oh, shit. He just, and Todoroki's like, wait, didn't Ida say his brother got attacked by the hero killer and he went to Hosu for something like this? And, Deku just, smacks his fist on the palm of his hand. He's like, that's what I was thinking. As they start looking in alleyways, because Endeavor just said, go patrol. I don't care. As Deku just goes patrolling with Todoroki, when all of a sudden, they come across Ida, and Deku just time skips and punches the hero killer out of the way, only for Todoroki to randomly to pass out. And Deku's like, what the hell? Aw, crap. He looks as there's there's a thing of ice. There's an ice trail behind him that he's been using to keep up with Izuku because he was going too fast. He's like, well, it looks like I went too fast. As he passed out from frostbite, Deku just puts a towel over him and says, he'll warm up. As Deku looks at the hero killer, and when the hero killer is about to hit him, Deku yells out, if I get reincarnated, I want to be a clam! This makes the hero killer just stop, and he's like, the hell's wrong with you? Only for Deku to punch him in the face, and he's like, man, I can't believe that worked. I wonder what a clam's like. Well, I'm gonna fight you. Ha! Fight me, kid. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. So, basically, the hero killer gets touched, and they do, their fists connecting with each other. Only for Deku to, backhand the hero killer. He's like, get backhanded, kid! As he sends him right into the wall, knocking him out. As Deku just looks at him and he's like, looks like the hero couldn't handle the almighty backhand. as he like puts his hand in the air, and he looks over to out of the alleyway to see like a massive crowd, and they're like, he just beat the hero killer with the back of his hand. That's amazing. As Deku just like puts the hero killer over his shoulder, just throws him at a police car, and he says, I'm too lazy to deal with that. You do something with him. I don't care where their credit goes, but these people know. These people know. So, training camp's over. Deku got his time skip up to 7 seconds. And Deku's just randomly walking, right? He's randomly walking. And like a bunch of group of kids walks up to him. And he's like, hey, you're hit, right? The hero hit. We saw you defeated the hero killer. Can you sign these papers for us? And he's like, okay, cool. As he just like time skips and he's like just like signs all of them, and all the kids are like, whoa, so cool. I can't wait to be a hero when I grow up. And Deku's just like, hey kids, what do you guys think about quirkless kids? And they're like, oh, they're not that bad. And he's like, well, kids, just remember, the quirkless hero that has a power, anybody can be a hero. Even with weird quirks that people may call stupid, you can always be a hero. Yeah. As Deku goes back only to find that it's the finals today, and he's like, oh crap, I forgot to study. So they take the written exam, only for Deku to have 1 point off from failing the quiz. It's like, oh, at least I didn't fail. As they go out, and Deku's like, I'm facing All Might for the hero course thing. This should be fun. As like you can see a menacing smile just like work its way up to its face. As soon as Nezu says, okay, you may begin, heroes. As him and Bakugo just walk in. Bakugo's like, should have been paired with such a weakling like you. As Deku just like turns and just kicks him into a building, and he's like, you think I'm freaking weak? And that's when Deku senses a key signature, and he just dodges out of the way of All Might. And he's like, All Might, you're not fast enough for me not to feel your key. Now, be punished by the rule of Hit the Assassin. As Deku puts his elbow, his left, I'm not really sure how Hit does it, but he like puts one of his hands elbows to like the side, and then puts like half of his upper arm close, and he has it fist. As you could see him time skipping, then he just punches All Might, then he punches his face and like bats him into the ground with his hands together. And All Might's like, damn it, as he charges at Deku, just sending a 100% smash as his ankle bracelet things broke. And Deku's like, so you're going 100%. Guess I'll do the same. As he starts like, as like a massive purple key like goes around him. And he's like, feel the wrath of Hit the Assassin. As Deku just starts time skipping, like you could see him just like so many copies of him. Like he's at one place, then he's at the other. He's in front of you, then he's on the wall of a building. Like he just keeps doing this. And then he gets right behind All Might and punches him, and then backhands him like he did to the hero killer, and then stands over All Might, and he's like, you have failed, All Might. You have failed. As he stomps on All Might, and he's like, you should have known that I was stronger than you. Just like in What If Deku had Ultra Instinct, am I right? Fourth wall. So, Deku ended up beating All Might. I'm very sorry for this very poor excuse for a 10-minute what if. I know it's really bad. I just hope you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, guys, bye.